A very pleasant good night, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome once again to Big Stone Television. It is with deepest of regrets again I have to announce the passing of musician Fil Callender. Fil Callender is dead. Veteran musician Filberto Fil Callender died at his home in Valentine Gardens, St. Andrew on Friday morning. He was 75 years old. Robbie Lyn, his close friends and colleague of more than 5 decades, confirmed his death. According to Lyn, Callender had health challenges in the last 6 months and was in and out of hospital. He was an easygoing person, a mild-mannered person, no excitement about him, but he was very talented and wrote some great songs. I've known him for 55 years. We work with Studio One. Apart from Studio One, we were in the band in the 1970s together, in Crowd. He wrote songs like His Majesty's Coming and We Play Reggae, and some other hit songs. He played both drums and guitar, Lyn told the Jamaica Observer. At Studio One, he was the regular drummer in the 60s, but when he was in the in-crowd band, he played guitar. He became popular as a drummer as he played on so many hit songs, Lyn continued. Please, ladies and gentlemen, here is a voice note from Norman Gentles, a friend of Fil Callender. Please take a listen.
Yeah, what is indeed a sad day to hear the death and the passing of another of our brilliant persons, musician. As a journalist writing for The Gleaner here in London, I had the privilege of meeting Fil Callender, truly one of our unsung heroes. I know he was awarded with the OD recently, but there's so much more to Fil Callender. His ability to hold your attention, whether he's playing the drums or guitar, was just truly amazing. I met him when he came to London to sort out the business side of his music, and that was after scoring several top 10 hits right here in London. Songs such as We Play Reggae, His Majesty is Coming, Backyard, and of course the big lovers rock hit Baby My Love with the great DJ Just Ditch. Phil's knowledge of the history of Jamaican music was second to none, and with him, I had the privilege and the pleasure of being able to pick up the phone and call him when I wanted to have a chat about a particular part of Jamaica's history. He had such a brilliant memory, and you'd be amazed of the amount of hits or big tunes he played on. Too many to mention on this platform, but we're talking from hits from Dennis Brown to Alton Ellis, Burning Spears, the Congos. He was truly a humble person. I know that the word humble is bandied about many a times by and accrued to certain people, but he was truly a humble, very gentle person. Who'd he would tell you, that I'm not great. There's nothing great about me. He would often downplay his greatness and how important, he has been and being part of the Jamaican industry. His ability to arrange songs was just incredible. A great songwriter, brilliant drummer, brilliant musician, played fantastic guitar, and his ability to arrange as an arranger was second to none. He worked, as you know, from Cox and Dodd's Studio One to Lee Perry's Black Hawk Studios. Fil Callender came and did his part for our country. His legacy, they're part of our history. He made us smile and certainly rock to his rhythms and sing along to some of those melodious songs, some of those songs that you played and you're right there, songs that transport you to a certain place and time. He had the ability to do that. He talked about what he learned from many of the other musicians that he worked with, from Jackie Mittoo to Ernest Ranglin. How he learned from songwriters such as Bob Andy, how he had to work hard when Bob Andy came to the studio. And just a brilliant person. He recently, when I heard that he'd gone back to being a Christian, a born-again Christian, because a lot of people, they weren't sure what how his faith was regarding Rastafarian. Writing songs such as His Majesty's Coming, and then switching back to actually leaving the secular music and decided to become a born-again Christian, or was a born-again Christian again in his latter years. And still, would still talk about the times that he spent, in London, times he spent, just writing, times he spent with people such as Coxon. Just an all-round nice person. And I had the privilege of meeting him and was able to be one of his friends, so things like that, you cherish. And sad to hear about his death, truly sad to hear it. And his legacy lives on, the legacy is there. So Fil Callender, rest in peace. And Big Stone, thank you for, as ever, keeping up with the work you're doing, and bringing to the attention of many of our icons who are truly legends. Thank you. Bless you.
Now you've heard it, ladies and gentlemen. What a heartfelt tribute from such a close friend as Norman, who relocated to Jamaica from Panama with his family in the 1950s, played drums on Satamasagana by the Abyssinians, considered by many to be the reggae's anthem. Formed in 1970, the in-crowd comprised an ever-changing cast of musicians, including Callender's brother, Tony Lewis, bass, Freddie Butler, keyboard, Barry Bailey, trombone, Cleveland Clevie Brownie, drums, Wigmore Francis, guitar, Egbert Evans, saxophone, now deceased, Llewellyn Sang, saxophone, and Richard Jamaica Johnson, keyboards. The in-crowd was signed to Island Records and broke up in the mid-1980s. Baby My Love, written and performed by Callender, was sampled by American rapper Tyler the Creator in his Billboard charting single, Sweet, I Thought You Wanted to Dance. It featured Brent Faiyaz and Faina Hughes. In 2013, Callender was awarded the Order of Distinction by the Jamaican government in recognition of his contribution to Jamaican music. Fil Callender, what a man, what a music, what a legacy. I just want to say at this time my heartfelt condolences to the Callender family. We know you've lost a loved one and we mourn your loss. Jamaica, we've lost yet another icons in matter of days. We know something is happening in the heavens above and all these great musicians starting to gather. Jamaica, we have lost an icon, and I'm so sorry to be the one having to, at every given moment, declare to the world that our icons are leaving us. I'm truly sorry to be the bearer of such bad news. Fil Callender is survived by wife, Olive, and 3 daughters. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Please share this video, and please, if you have not yet, subscribe to my channel. Now is the most appropriate time to do so. Thank you.